What if I told you that confidence has nothing to do with feeling ready and everything to do with doing what you say you're going to do when you don't feel like it? I knocked on thousands of doors. I've been rejected more times than I can count. And I stood on stages with my heart pounding out of my chest. And I wasn't confident. I was committed. And that is a difference. Most people think confidence comes first, and that once they believe in themselves, then they act. It's backwards. Confidence is the receipt. Action is the purchase. I know this because I tried the other way. I tried affirmations. I tried the whole visualizing success thing. I tried telling myself that I was ready. But whenever I did my first summer job where I knocked on doors, I sucked. I stumbled over my words. I got objections that I didn't know how to handle. And I wondered to myself, what did I get myself into? There was zero confidence, but there was real commitment. Now, in that summer internship program, they talk about doing 30 demos a day. 30 demos a day equals success over the course of the summer. So I told myself, I'm going to do 30 demos a day, no matter what. Not if I felt good, not if it was convenient, not if people were nice. 30. That was it. And one day, I got out of a house. It was about 9:30 at night, and I was sitting at 25 demos. It was a great day, but I had to make a decision. My decision was, well, I could go and knock on 5 to 10 more doors and probably get the cops called on me, or I could go home, or I could figure it out. So I drove to a McDonald's parking lot, and I got out of my car and I waited for people to come out with their Diet Cokes and their fries, and I would demo them whenever they were coming out of McDonald's. I'd love to have this amazing story that I ended up finding one of my biggest customers, one of my coolest customers that entire summer. No, I got a few awkward looks, and of course people said no, but I kept my word. And honestly, that drive home felt better than any sale that I had made that entire week. That's when I realized something. Confidence isn't built when people clap for you. It's built when you do what you said you were going to do, especially when no one is watching. Now, here's where I slightly disagree with some of the things that are said online. You'll hear people say things like, well, affirmations don't work. And I get the point. If you're standing in the mirror saying things like, I'm confident, I'm unstoppable, I'm elite, but then when it comes to 3 o'clock, you're quitting on yourself, yeah, that's not gonna work. That's not confidence, that's delusion. But here's the nuance that most people miss. Self-talk doesn't create confidence, it reinforces identity. There's a big difference. If I tell myself that I'm disciplined, but then that next morning I hit the snooze 5 times, my brain is going to reject that. But if I tell myself that I'm disciplined after a hard workout, after I made the calls, after I did 30 demos, now that is where self-talk lands. Now it sticks, now it becomes identity. Affirmations without action are largely empty, but affirmations after action or affirmations followed by action, that's wiring. That is reinforcement. That is how you build someone that believes in themselves. Because here's what's really happening. Your brain is not wired for success. It is wired for survival. If you've never done something before, your brain goes, unknown, risky, don't do it. That fear that you feel before knocking on that door, before getting on stage, before making that ask, that's not weakness, that's biology. Your brain predicts based off previous evidence. If there's no evidence, it creates fear. So what builds confidence? Evidence. When I did 30 demos a day, even when I sucked, I wasn't building skill first, I was building evidence. Evidence that I don't quit, I do hard things, and I keep my word. And once your brain collects enough proof, it updates your identity. That's why confidence feels sudden sometimes, but it's not. It's accumulated evidence crossing a threshold. So that night, at 9:30 p.m., 5 demos short, no one would have known I quit. No manager, no scoreboard, no applause, but I would have known. And that is a moment confidence is forged. I didn't sell anyone in that McDonald's parking lot, but I proved something to myself. I am a person who does what I said I was going to do. That identity mattered way more than any commission. And once you start to become someone who keeps promises to themselves, you walk differently, you speak differently, you ask differently, because now your confidence isn't hype, it's history.